Hey, waiting for the room to load. Hey, what's up? Where y'all at? Where my peeps? So, hey, Saki, love you. Mwah. Okay, so anyway, so I was listening. I got 12 people in the bushes. Please drop down and hit the like and subscribe button and go back in the bushes because what I got to say, I'm going to say. So I told you I was gonna be back on. So I kind of thank you, Saki. Love you. So I already kind of seen. I looked at my video and heard everybody concerns or whatever. And so I want to make it clear to you on what mandate reporting is. First off, mandate reporting means that I have a license with the state that I'm licensed in. I don't have to prove an allegation of adult or child abuse. If I got wind of it and I know about it, I'm mandated by the state to report it. I don't have to prove it. So even with the receipts that they're saying that they need, yada yada, the, in order to report it, you don't have to. You're not supposed to prove it. If somebody said, "Oh, I was abused," this person did this, that, and me, it is my job to report it to the state of Texas. That's where I license in. The state of, and I don't have a problem with that. They know me very well. I'm a big mandate reporter. Okay, so I know this, and I'm protected under that law. However, people is saying shit and they have no proof. So the reason why I come back on here because I want to make it a little bit clear to y'all on what you need to report. Okay? It is not your job to find proof. It is not your job to prove whatever. The state will prove it. But if you get wind of it, you need to report it. So this I'm gonna go back to this. So if someone's, let's say you're not a mandate reporter, you're a complete citizen. If you see someone murder in your eyes, stand by. We work in a lot of big cities and we see a lot of shit, especially in the hood. Come on, y'all. We see a lot in the hood and we will turn our face. But certain things in the hood you can't turn your face on. A bitch getting her ass beat, I might could turn my ass on that. But a bitch being killed, I can't turn my ass on that. Of course, I'm not. And you shouldn't either. Because this is what I'm saying. Let's say this is murder. And somebody was murdered. And you knew it. Maybe you didn't know it, but they came to your house and confessed to you and told you. Would you report it? That's what y'all have to, like, I have to put it in where y'all can understand it. If you know somebody was murdered, you know of it. They came to your house or they came to your sister's house or whatever, and they said this, would you report it to the authorities? Of course you would. Every crime stands alone. You don't have to be a mandate reporter. If you know a crime was made and you could contribute to the investigation, you should. Because the person that's going to approve it is the state that it happened in. It's not my job to prove that somebody that I care for was abused. If they report it to me, my mandate is to report that that was made. It's not my mandate to prove that happened. And lots of times I report stuff and it's not proved. It's unsubstantiated. But I don't work for the state. I work for contractors and other private companies. But even in the real of the world, y'all saying a lot of shit, but you're not reporting shit. If you have proof of shit, you report it because if it was murder, you will be held as an accessory of a crime because your silence could cause somebody else to be hurt. And y'all putting this dumbass shit on YouTube. So let's be real with the shit. That's why I know this is bogus ass, false ass shit. Then when Miss Yvette said, look, I'm going to put all these people on subpoena and y'all going to fucking put y'all statements. They crawfishing and doing the fucking most when you shouldn't have done it from the beginning. But I do want y'all to know what a mandate reporter is. Just because I'm mandated to the state to report. However, no, you're not mandated. But if you saw somebody get killed or whatever, or they came to your house in defense, I killed this person and I don't know what to do. If you don't report it, you can be held as an accessory to a crime. So y'all all can be held that had spoken this incident and did not report it to the state as an accessory because it could continue something else. Now I know it's bullshit. My brother didn't do this. I know that for a fact. But I want y'all to understand the legal replications because apparently y'all don't. If you did, you wouldn't be talking on this motherfucking shit. So I'm saying the most, and it is. Just because you're a mandated reporter, you don't have to prove shit. You're mandated to report an incident. Yes, there's certain things that we have to know: the name, the address, the area, the section, where it originated from, where did we get. There are certain things as a mandated reporter they ask us. You cannot proceed further until you have this information. However, don't get it twisted. This is government. They know everything. Y'all just don't know. They know what you do when you do it at every given time. So when it comes to something legality like this, don't talk shit you don't know because it could pull you into an investigation that you don't have the shit to do with. Then you're going to be faced charges on falsifying information. I just want y'all to understand, as a mandate reporter, I don't have to prove shit. If somebody tells me they was abused or they feel like, I'm going to report it. Don't give a fuck. I'm going to report it. That's not my job to prove it. That's the state job to prove it. Period. On point. However, let's say you're not a mandate reporter and somebody murdered someone and you know of it and you brought it on YouTube or the other, but you know about it and you didn't report it, then that means you're being an accessory to a crime. And all of y'all are saying this shit on my brother, and you're all accessories. But then you're crawfishing. But it don't take back what the fuck y'all done done. It's a crime, whether it's murder or not. The reason why it wasn't reported because you didn't believe it. Let's be real. You didn't believe it. Hey, Cups Conversation, love you. You didn't believe it. And that's why you're where you're at. That's why we're at where we at. So I have to come back and let y'all know this. When you're a mandatory reporter, if you get wind of any abuse, it's called abuse, neglect, and exploitation. Google it. I'm not going to go in definition what each one of them is. You don't have to prove it as a mandatory reporter. You just have to know or got wind or stated to you this happened. Then it's up to the state to prove it. But what it sounds to me, y'all talking a lot of shit on YouTube. Ain't nobody reported shit, and y'all don't have proof on shit. But know this. If you really feel this, then prove it. Tell the state. It's not your job to prove it, it's their job. Y'all ain't done that shit. So guess what? Everybody that says shit about the situation and then go through the process, y'all all accessory to a motherfucking crime. Which I know this crime didn't happen, but it's not for me to decide that. It's up to the state. So be careful what you say and what you do. All this damn YouTube, guess what? Y'all can talk, call me bitches all day long. Okay? I don't care about you calling me a bitch. I call you a bitch too. But if you go deeper than that to this, we going to court. We handling this in court, bitch. And you got a whole lot of other fees that's gonna be added to your YouTube check. I'm not playing with your motherfucking ass. Because if I was 82, I would say I would sue everyone. Because I know this is not him. It sounds like it's a bunch of bullshit from YouTube beef. That's what it sounds like. Because none of y'all got proof on shit. You can block out this, block on. Y'all ain't got shit. Ain't reported shit to the local authorities. But now you got a civil problem. So let's do them. I will do the most. Just to show you I'm not the bitch that you want to fuck with. Officer donated $100 to him for his legal fees right now. And any other fee he need, all he got to do is send me a cash out, AT2. I'm on it. Sue every bitch that has said shit on you and got no motherfucking receipts. I'm sending it to him right motherfucking now. Y'all doing the most. But y'all don't realize y'all can be accessory to fucking crimes if this is true in fact. I'm not giving A2 no fucking pass if this is real, but I know it's not. Because if you talking to my nigga, my ninja, and you taping him and you zooming in, I ain't got that much time with AT2 because I don't, okay? But let me tell you this. So a man say it is what he think. If you're saying about him, we need to question these people. We need to scrub they fucking, we need to look at their fucking hard drives. Because who would have thought to say something so bullshit as this? I'm questioning the people that said it. And so with the state, whatever state you in, they will question the same thing if it's not valid and factual. You got that much time, so that much, let me tell you, that ninja don't give you that amount of time with him. Like, really? Y'all full of shit. But let's prove it. Let's prove it. But y'all all, this has been going, from what I heard, this has been going on for months. And nobody fucking reported it to the authorities? Y'all all accessory to fucking crime at this point. The state need to bring charges on y'all too if this is factual. Because it's not. I know it's not. But I want y'all to understand what the fuck you say and the words that you're saying can be held liable against you. You can have your whole life wiped out. You could owe me your check, all your income tax check, and your check. Oh, they'll leave you 40%, and the rest gonna come to me, mama, right here. And me and my kids gonna live good and fat on what the fuck you done said about me. But y'all think this YouTube game is real. It's a joke. Because if enough people sue YouTube, guess what? Just like Nosy was taken down, y'all motherfucking ass can be taken down. Keep on with your bullshit. I'm recording it. And when I get enough, I'm gonna put it on. If it's on me, it's being recorded. And when I get enough, we going to court. We going to the play. And I ain't letting go, honey. You think I like working 3 motherfucking jobs? Hell no. Give me some passive income. Let me sue your ass and you owe me for the rest of your life. I want that. I want that shit. Give it to me, bitch. I want it. And if I was 18 too, I would have it. I wouldn't have to work one day in my motherfucking life because I would make it personal to sue everybody that said anything on my name with no fucking receipts. It's online. It's recorded. Everything last night was recorded. Y'all don't have shit on that man. You have no receipts. You did not report it to the proper authorities. So if it was a crime, now you're accessory to a crime. Y'all dumb as fuck. Period. But if it was me, honey, I wouldn't have to work no 2-3 jobs. I'd be sitting here on my stone, enjoying the money coming in, girl. Trust that. But y'all want to keep on with this YouTube bullshit. Y'all keep on with that bullshit. Thank you. Y'all keep on with this bullshit, but what you say on people, please know it can be held accountable. And this mandatory reporting, I just want to make it clear to you what mandatory reporting is because I'm a mandatory reporter. So is Sadie if she's a nurse. I don't know Miss Yvette thing with the logger for, but when you work for the state of Texas, you are a mandatory reporter. However, you don't have to prove shit. You just have to report it. It is the state of Texas or whatever state you're in that proves it. So let's get it clear. However, y'all sitting here dumb as fuck, putting this shit on YouTube, saying yada yada. So guess what? Now you're an accessory to a crime that you have no proof on, but now you gotta prove you're not an accessory. That is the dumbest shit I have ever heard of. Y'all want that kind of smoke? YouTube don't pay me enough to have that kind of smoke, y'all. Like, fuck that shit. Do y'all want that kind of smoke with no proof? Don't put your name on people on shit you don't know facts. Now, you can call me a bitch all day long. That's your opinion of me. But when you sit here talking about something like this, pedophile shit, man, you're going to be held to that. You can't do that and think you're going to escape it. I'm just talking real. I had to come back on here, y'all, and say that. Like, you can't do that. Like, I want you to understand what mandatory reporting is. I don't have to prove shit. All I gotta do is report, oh, I think this person was abused. I think this person. It's not my job to prove it. It's the state job to prove it. but they may subpoena you. And then if you saying this and you're doing it on YouTube like an idiot, you're doing it on YouTube, you're recorded, you can delete it. YouTube still got it recorded. Okay? Let's not get it twisted. You can be held liable for what you say. So if you don't know for fact that this happened, then you need to just like get the fuck away from it, make amends, say I'm sorry, I fucked up, I don't know. A lot of people was talking a lot of shit. A lot of people were crawfishing last night. Okay. But the bottom line is it's already out there in the atmosphere. This is already under an investigation. If you have said something, you're going to be questioned. Period. And if it's proven that you're full of shit and you're lying and you're going off he say, she say, we say, you can be sued. So I just want y'all to understand what mandatory reporting is, because I am a mandatory reporter. Period. I don't have to prove nothing. What Miss Yvette saying, well, you ain't got to prove nothing. All you need is names. They gonna get the rest. But we're gonna give them all these sites that's talking shit on this man and has said all this shit about this man that feel like they got proof of. Because guess what? The state will go and investigate every one of you. But then after the investigation is over, he can sue you on every fucking thing. And the state could probably put charges on you because you didn't cause cost to the state where taxpayers are paying their hard-earned money for unbiased stuff that is linked in gossip and malicious rumors for YouTube gang. And yes, YouTube can be ringed in this shit too. Watch what the fuck you say about people. Period. I have to. I have to. Gina, I got to. Watch what you say about people and what you put on people's names. But please don't get it twisted. If you feel like a criminal case was something criminal was really happening, if it was murder, let's compare this to murder. And somebody killed someone and ran to your house. I killed him. I'm sorry. I was upset. Da, da, da. Are y'all gonna like put it under the cover and not report it? Even if they don't report it, of course you're going to report murder. It's the same damn thing. But for months, y'all been talking about this shit and it just come up today or yesterday. Man, this is bullshit. But you know what? When Miss Yvette talking about pulling people in and doing this, that, oh, so many crawfish and threw their own people under the bus. Really? And that's the thing, brain freeze. It's out there. They have they have they have really put a name on this person's life. They have defamed this man. He has lost income. And they should be held responsible if they have no proof. You can say allegedly all day long. If you say allegedly I did this and the state told, and this is a criminal offense, I'm gonna sue your ass. I'll sue your ass even if you say allegedly. Cause you just said allegedly because you ain't got proof. But don't talk shit on my name. I take my name very seriously. Thank you, Pam. It don't protect you. It don't allegedly don't protect you. The fair use don't protect you. You can put fair use on there right now. If you use my content, I'ma strike your ass and sue you too. That don't mean nothing just because you put it on there. Using it don't say it. Using it tell me what you're saying is not actual and factual. But if you're demeaning me or you're putting my name down, don't think I won't sue you and you costing me to losing my money in my bag. Don't think I won't sue you, boo, because I will. Anybody will. Thank you. Let's do that hashtag. Hashtag I stand with AT2. Thank you, child. Thank you. I thank you. Allegedly don't mean nothing in court. When I got on YouTube, that was one of the first things that they said. You could put the banner. Actually, it was AT2 told me this. And I investigated and found out it was real. Because I don't just go off of what people tell me. Even though you use allegedly and you use fair use, that don't mean you can't get sued. I don't think it's just about Sherelle. I think it was because he was trying to be a mediator and trying to come from the beef. I don't think he was gonna actually be all not beef, but he is always trying to be a mediator and trying to make amends. There was a lot of me included in cases that he was trying to get into, but he was trying to do the right thing and he was trying to be a friend. And one interview, what are you talking about? Cubs, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. And I'm sure there might have been interviews done. I don't know. I agree with you, Cubs. But I'm just saying, I'm not trying to tell y'all to give nobody a pass. AT2 or anybody. If they committed a crime, they need to be held accountable. But don't just say that without having proof. But from what it sounds to me, there's no proof. It's a lot of he say, she say. But the people that have said stuff on him, thank you, Cubs. I appreciate that. But the people that said stuff on him, you can be held liable though. But if a crime really happened, I want y'all to know just because I'm a mandatory reporter, so is Miss Yvette. We don't have to prove it. It's the state job to prove it. All we have to do is report it. But I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of times I've reported stuff that wasn't true, and I got repercussions from that. It affected my job, trying to get a job or whatever, because I'm looked at as being the problematic person when I'm just doing my job. So then I have to like, okay, well, I'm gonna try to get a little bit more information before I report. Because if I heard about it, I reported your ass. I ain't give a fuck. But I had orientitis. I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't try to get to it if it came to me, but it also affected my job, my income, my career. And it took years to recover from that. So the thing about it is this is something that we really I heard that. I saw it, Cubs. I did. But I want people to understand you don't talk on people in this way if you don't know the real. But my thing is this. I was a big reporter and I didn't have all the details. I didn't need to know all the details, but I know, girl. It's a bad situation to be in to be a mandatory reporter. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bad situation. But I know not taking in the details that I only can get so many details, but not taking any details and just going off of, oh, you reported to me, I'm reported. Not even going into, okay, well, I might have interpreted wrong, and that's not truly the situation. Then I will be like, okay, I need to get, enough information. Because when I call them, they're going to ask me these things. So the things that I started finding out, the things they would ask me as a mandatory reporter, the school don't teach y'all this, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, school don't teach you nothing like this. Okay. So when I start calling them, then they start asking me certain questions as a mandatory reporter that I should know. So then I already knew when that's reported to me, I need to get this, so I can report it to them. And if I don't, then I tell them that. I saw that. It's so sad. But it still make you a reporter. You don't have to get the proof. You don't have to prove it was a crime to report it. It's not your job to prove it. You're just to report it. And in a nursing field, we have our own uh personal, like an intro agency investigation. And then so in our agency, it they're one of the three agencies that I work for. There is like a person that reports it, which is the social worker. So if I feel like it's a report, I immediately call them. They'll ask me questions or whatever, and then they'll report it. But it's not just my discretion. I can report without that. But if I'm working for an agency, then we have to have a certain investigation too. So, you know, I go with whatever policy that agency is in. However, if it's on a personal level, I still have a mandatory to report. And if I know about it, then I'm going to report it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, you are so right, Rain One. You are so right. I agree, but they need to understand there's repercussions behind what they're saying. Anybody in the medical profession is a mandated reported. Whether there's a nurse aide, even like I don't have nurse aides that work. I do have in some areas, but like I do group homes, and they're not certified, but because they work under my license, they are mandated reporters. They have to report abuse immediately or within an hour. How much investigation can you do an hour? If you're a mandate reporter, that means you just have an obligation to report. You don't have to prove. It's the state, wherever state it is, the job to prove it. I know he's not gonna do that because he's not that kind of person. But I wouldn't blame him if he decided to do that. But I do think if you have said something on that man's name and you didn't have proof, it would be in your best interest to talk to him and get that resolved. Exactly. Exactly, loving Gavin. Exactly. It's not okay, Gina. It's not okay. And that's why I'm doing the video. I think a lot of people are uneducated about certain things. But like I said, if it was murder and you knew somebody was murder, you would report it. If then you feel this happened, then why didn't you report it? I feel like because you don't have enough information to say it. You really have doubts on what you're saying. So the bottom line is don't say that on people. Don't do that because it's going to pull you into something and you don't know shit about. Because a lot of people say stuff and they're crawfishing now because there's no proof. That has a lot to do with too. Brain freeze. You're right. Um, I got my own. I'm not gonna say anything about her right now. That's a whole different other live. Exactly. He didn't move because of that though. That's what I'm thinking. You right on it. They don't want him to be the peacemaker. They don't want him to resolve these issues. Hell, he did resolve the issue with me and Sparker Alley. And then now Sparky Alley channel is gone. I'm not talking shit on that woman. I've talked to her. We've made amends. Now, what's going on with her? I don't have her number. I don't know why her channel is gone. I don't know. But I'm not talking shit on her because we squashed the beef. Period. Whether it was calculated, planned, or not, that's not my issue. Okay? And I know it made the ops make it look a certain way. People say a certain thing, but it is what it is. You never know what people are going through to make them do certain things. But I don't think her channel was taken down for abuse like Nosy Channel or bullying. She took it down on her own. However, I'm not close with her to know that. I just squashed the beef with her. But I'm not gonna talk shit on that woman that I don't know it. That's what the ops want, and I'm not doing it. Exactly. Man, she can't tell nobody she can't do that. She doing it, but she ain't got no receipts. There's a lot that can be said on her. Period. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, they don't want him to be a peacemaker. They don't want him to try to mend some of this YouTube beef because they're getting videos and cash apps and all this bullshit. The reason why I talked about them cash apps is because stop. Stop. People take advantage and want, oh, I need a cash app for this. Stop. If you like the content, give a cash app. We got Thanksgiving, Black Friday coming up, Christmas coming up. Send that money to your family. Not on this YouTube bullshit, because it don't amount to nothing when you ain't got no goddamn receipts. If you like the content, then deliver it. But a lot of us is giving our money just to show you how much we appreciate you. And y'all don't question the people that's sitting here mooching you for every bit. Christmas about us. It's about you and your family. What are they doing to give back to you? Okay? Yeah, we all want to profit from this situation. But we all here, we all human, and we all trying to exist in this environment together. Giving false narratives. Thank you, BJ Dez. Giving false narratives for clicks and views is unacceptable to me. One thing I didn't like is calling people family members. I can't imagine. And the thing about it is these family members is being called and not even knowing what the hell. If y'all call my mama and she know I do YouTube, but call her and you tell her about this bullshit they got on YouTube, and she don't even know. My mom would have a heart attack or a stroke on sights if she wasn't the woman that she is. I'm just being real with y'all. Thank you. Thank you, BJ Des. Thank you. This is just going too damn far. Man, I can't tell you. So I went on to Sean Davy. Somebody told me that, he was doing a discussion about AT2, and I wasn't going on there to be messy. But I love AT2, and so I am a mandatory reporter. So I'm trying to get as much information about this situation, okay? And I went on his channel on Station Head, and he's like, "Are you Hood Life from YouTube? Because I got something to tell you." Y'all go listen to it. He basically kicked me out of his live and told me that because I wasn't friends with Trees, and I had squashed the beef with Sparkle, who is not even online today, that to get out of his chat. And so I left respectfully, and I went from there. But then I go on YouTube and see that he got 55,000 people, subscribers. Like, really? Okay. All right. Man, a lot of people is getting tired of the beef. I mean, a lot of people like it. Let me tell you, beef sale. Let me tell y'all. So y'all know I've been missing for a minute, right? So I've just been chilling and doing me. Actually, I've been having a lot of stuff going on with my job, things surveyors going through, trying to get stuff together with them. So that's why I haven't been on YouTube. However, it's just I'm like, damn, I need to just stay away from it because this is just too much. But then when they bring my friend who don't deserve this and they have no receipts, then I'm like, okay, well, I'm back in this shit. This is crazy. This is crazy. And it's not, there's no valid. But my thing is this, I am at a certain number and I'm not coming on because I'm busy with life. You know what I'm saying? And I start getting increase in my subscribers. If I get an increase and a decrease in my subscribers, somebody talking shit on me. So then I go look around YouTube, and then I'm like, oh, damn, this is going on. So it's either going to be a positive or a negative. But most of the time, when people talk shit on me, people come to my channel, they view it, they start looking at my videos, and then they be like, well, damn, this bitch not that bad. I'm going to just hang in. And they subscribe. So they talk shit on me, but you're actually helping me because guess what? You're bringing attention to me, and they're subscribing to me. Now I know I talk shit on people, and they get subscribers off of me too. It's a vice versa thing. He's probably not. You exactly right. I exactly agree, Ruby girl. I would sue. He is not the suing type, but he may have to in order to show them that he's not playing with this bullshit. I would, and I wouldn't care because I would love to have 3 or 4 checks coming into me with YouTube. I'm doing YouTube too, and I don't have to go out there and bust my ass to do shit because a lot of people on YouTube is getting paid more than me, and I done went to school for for what up to 20 years to get a bachelor's degree. Okay, yeah, give me that passive income. I want that. I'm sitting up in here with a abuse anchor right now because I failed the other day. Hey, give me some passive income. Then I don't have to worry about my bills. I hope he do cups. But he should report him, I think. I hear you. I'm not gonna stop. That's what I say. Cause sue that. I know I gave him a pledge. I wasn't gonna drag. But guess what, honey? I would get in that ass. Okay, cuz I'm gonna be nice. Let me tell y'all about Heidi, okay? So I don't like to talk on old people. Y'all know this. I would not drag them for filth because they old, and I respect my elders. I did not speak on her that much, but I could see she was a messy pod, okay? I did speak and say I think she kind of messy, whatever, but I don't really know her. AT2 thrive with her. I ain't gonna say shit about her. So why did I just recently, probably a month ago, get a comment from her that was held from YouTube? So I went to my comments that was held from YouTube, and this Heidi gonna tell me, you don't know me, keep my name out your mouth. I just laughed at that shit and kept going because I already know she a messy fucking pod. And Monica, I ain't gonna get on you today. I want to, but I ain't gonna get on you today. I'm gonna save it for another day. This is my AT2 and what he going through. She seemed like she in a lot of shit though. I'm just saying. Thank you, Cubs. Appreciate that. And I'm fixing to send him $100 right now. I hadn't seen it because I'm on live. As soon as I get off of here, I'm sending AT2 $100 for his legal. And if he need anything else from me, all he gotta do is ask. I will cash out the money to him to pay him for his legal representation to sue all these motherfucking people that didn't talk shit on his name with no receipts. Yep. Stay quiet, and when they get the paperwork, it's gonna get. But honey, I'm already. Y'all can do what y'all want, but I'm already sending him money on his legal representation, cause that's my friend. And y'all not gonna. Heidi is dirty. She is. And I'm not fit to get on that. Oh, I'm not fit to drag that old woman right now. It's not about her. I might come back and drag her, but I'm not gonna drag her right now. Thank you so much. Thank you for everybody that support AT2. Please cash app to him and put legal representation. I'm about to cash him $100 right now. If he need anything, thank you, child. Thank you, thank you. If he need anything, he knows he can call me. I got his back 100%. But y'all not gonna get away from doing this to him. Everybody that spoke on him with no receipts, you're gonna be held accountable if that's what he wants to do. Whatever he wants to do, I completely and fully support. But basically, on the research that I did last night, I've been up half the night. I haven't even been asleep. My voice is hoarse because I didn't like what I'm hearing. And y'all basically don't have no receipts. I didn't went to channel to channel. There's no receipts. Y'all wrong for that, man. Y'all wrong. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you. It's not right. He's a good person. He's not a bad person. It's not right. I thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Just donate to the cause. If you want, if you don't, we gonna get it done. We gonna get it handled. But we appreciate any support. But I'm just gonna go and cash out him, and I'll probably put it on my community tab because I mean what I say. Y'all not gonna do this to him. If he wants to go forward, I complete support him. But please do the right thing. Stop talking shit on people that you don't know, especially something as serious as this, because you can get pulled in the midst. If you were report murder and you think it's a crime, you should have reported this. Anybody that didn't, you get pulled into shit to you accessory. But I know this is not true. From what I didn't see last night, it was all bullshit. No, everybody was, people was throwing their own friends under the bus. It was so sad, y'all. But y'all still tarnish this man's name, though. Y'all wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that, though. He has to. He has to. I'm worried about him too. But I know he's strong. He gonna be okay. You know, I know he was going through some mental stuff going through, but he is a strong person. He's gonna be okay. Just keep him in your prayers. But this is to all these hater ass people that saying stuff on him and they ain't got no proof. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, family. Please report them all. Anybody that talks, just report them. Just report them. You can go to the top of their channel, go to the about those three things at the top. It says report. You can report it. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. I really appreciate y'all. And thank y'all for supporting AT2. So I'm finna get off here, y'all, because I'm finna get emotional. I don't want to be on here crying and shit. You know, that's not the hood way. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here to support. I'm finna send him some money on his legal expenses. And we gonna go from there. Yep, we're gonna go from there. All right, y'all. I'm out. Thank y'all. I gotta go. I'm out. Love y'all. Bye. Peace.